Monday, January the 11th, I'm Colette Linden.
I'm Craig Huckerby. We have a pretty nice, mild couple of days, and then we see some big changes. I'll give you all that coming up.
A new withdrawal management clinic has opened in the downtown core at 673 Queen Street East. The clinic, named Recovery North, specializes in treating substance use disorder. This clinic will receive transfer clinics as well as assist with withdrawal management medication. Run by a team of nurses who will be caring for and coordinating care as well as administrating medications. For more information, please visit SueOnline.com. Emergency crews responded to a multi-vehicle collision at around 12:30 p.m. at the intersection of Great Northern Road and 2nd Line East. Upon arrival, they found two vehicles involved in a collision in the middle of the intersection. Sault Fire Services were on scene to assist the paramedics. Traffic was heavy due to the collision as police had the road blocked off. Traffic was restricted for over 30 minutes during this cleanup. SueOnline.com will bring you more information as it becomes available. There is no word on the cause of the collision or if any injuries were sustained. On January the 10th, officers with the Crime Suppression Unit and Emergency Services Unit arrested 43-year-old Stephen Boisneau, 34-year-old Janine Ricolette, 26-year-old Jesse Stoddart, and 33-year-old Tiana Thoreau. As part of an ongoing investigation, officers developed grounds to believe a stolen firearm was in a residence in the 500 block of Shannon Road. At 12:28 a.m., officers executed a search warrant at the residence. Once inside, officers located the four accused and they were arrested. A subsequent search of the residence located a .22 caliber rifle, 27 grams of suspected fentanyl, 18 grams of suspected methamphetamine, a digital scale, and $3,780 of Canadian currency. The estimated street value of the narcotics seized is $15,773. Mr. Boisneau, Mr. Stoddart, and Miss Thoreau received several charges and held for bail court. Miss Ricolette was also charged and scheduled to appear in court on February the 22nd. To view all charges laid, please refer to the article. Visit SueOnline.com. On January 8th, officers with Patrol Services arrested 58-year-old Sydney Roffey for impaired driving. At around 8 o'clock p.m., officers responded to a single vehicle collision near the intersection of McNabb Street and Great Northern Road. Upon arrival, officers observed a car which had struck a light pole with no occupants inside. Officers located the accused in the area and learned he had been driving the vehicle while drinking. Officers developed grounds to believe his ability to operate a motor vehicle was definitely impaired by alcohol. He provided a breath sample into an approved device and registered a fail. He was arrested and charged with impaired driving and is scheduled to appear in court on February the 22nd. A media release was sent to Sue Online regarding Sue Area Hospital President and CEO Wendy Hanson, who traveled to visit her immediate family in British Columbia and attended pre-arranged medical appointments with clinicians with whom she has had long-standing relationships. Sue Area Hospital's board chair was aware and supportive of the travel arrangements, given the separation from her immediate family and for medical purposes. Ms. Hanson followed public health guidelines and mitigated risks by isolating with her immediate household and is following post-travel self-isolation. Prior to travel, plans were developed to ensure that the CEO would immediately return to the community if hospital operational requirements shifted. SAH has protocols and practices to ensure continuity of operations in the event of absences by leadership. The Algoma Public Health reported 7 new cases yesterday, 6 from Sault Ste. Marie area and 1 from Central and East Algoma. 4 are from close contact, while the other 3 are from an unknown source. As of 5:30 p.m. on Sunday, January the 10th, the Algoma region has 128 confirmed cases. 56 of those are active, with 1 case from a non-resident who is currently in the Algoma area. 72 cases have been resolved. On Saturday, January the 9th, Sault Ste. Marie Fire Services crews responded to a call on a fire in a unit of an apartment building in the central area of the city. Shortly after 9:30 in the morning, crews responded to a fire at the apartment building in the 100 block of Willow Avenue. Crews were able to contain and extinguish the fire. Further investigation revealed the cause of the fire was electrical in nature. The fire is not considered suspicious. On January the 8th, officers with Patrol Services charged 34-year-old Richard Mullen with weapon offenses. At 7:22 a.m., police responded to a report of a weapon in the 200 block of Poplar Avenue. Upon arrival, officers entered a residence, located the accused, and was arrested. A subsequent search of the area located a BB gun in his possession. He was charged with several offenses and held for bail court. The Ford cabinet will consider a raft of new measures to combat coronavirus spread in Ontario, but they will not include a curfew. Health officials worked through the weekend to develop a new strategy, and the final package will be considered at a cabinet meeting later tonight. Ford will be announcing these new measures publicly on Tuesday morning. A government source indicated that a curfew is not part of the new group of measures being presented to cabinet after public health officials discounted it. Ontario's latest COVID-19 modelling will project the province's intensive care units to be filled beyond capacity by early February, and will also show how a new, more contagious variant of the coronavirus risks accelerating the spread of infections. Premier Doug Ford has warned he is ready to impose further restrictions based on the modelling, but no announcement is planned before Tuesday. According to government sources, although the projections by Ontario's scientific advisors were presented to Cabinet on Friday, the information is not slated to be made public until Tuesday. Despite Ford's statements, the new modelling does not show dramatically different trends from what Ontario's COVID-19 science table previously warned would happen with the pandemic in January, according to two sources who saw the material. Cabinet is due to meet today in order to decide what measures to impose.
Hi everyone. Well, I think we can all agree that so far this winter has been kind of lackluster. Well, we have some big changes coming up for later on this week, but we may even see some rain before that. I'll give you all those details coming up.
COVID-19 is a serious public health threat. All Canadians must act now to reduce the spread. Avoid crowded places and practice social distancing. Avoid non-essential travel and stay home as much as possible. Self-isolate if you may have been exposed to COVID-19. Stay connected with neighbors, friends, and family. When you take care of yourself, you take care of others.
A message from the Government of Canada.
Welcome back everyone. Well, we do have some changes coming up in our weather forecast for later this week, but for the most part we're going to stay fairly calm before the storm, if you will. We'll take a look at the temperatures for tonight. Really not all that bad, -6. We should be around -15 for an overnight low, so we're not doing bad. It will feel a little cooler with the wind, -14 with the wind chill, and we could actually see some fog by the morning. We'll take a look at the overnight map for you, and again, really we're all above seasonal right now with temperatures of -4, -5, -5, -6. Those things are going to be dropping dramatically in the next 5 days. So we'll take a look at the satellite and we'll show you what's going on right now. We do have this little system here. This is a trough that kind of gives us the cloud today, and a little bit of flurry activity, didn't amount to much. Other than that, we do have high pressure. The cold air is still locked up way to the north. Don't have to worry about that. We do have a Alberta Clipper coming in for Wednesday and Thursday, and that could give us some rain showers, changing over to snow for Thursday. So this is the map now we'll show you. These are the temperatures for the next, starting now, right up to about the 21st. You can see the greens, that's warm temperatures. The blues are the colder temperatures. And you can see right up here, this pink, that's the cold Arctic air. That's pushing down. We're not going to see those cold, bitterly temperatures of -25, -30, but we will see temperatures around -10 to -15 for our daytime highs. That's only part of the story, because if we take a look at the snow accumulation map over the next, well, right up to the 21st, you can see it filling in here. The light blues and blues are about 5 centimeters, but this pink stuff and this gray, that's around 25 centimeters, and you can see a lot of lake effect coming in as that cold air comes in over the Great Lakes. So we'll definitely monitor that, because that could be a major snow event coming up for this weekend. So let's take a look at the next 3 days. We're looking pretty good. Starting with tomorrow, mix of sun and cloud, temperatures around +2. That's still well above seasonal, for Wednesday. We're going to start seeing that system coming late Wednesday, starting off with maybe some drizzle, some showers, transitioning over to some snow. Thursday, we're calling it mainly cloudy, but we could see some, there's about a 40% chance of seeing some accumulation for Thursday. As we carry on throughout the week, we can see Friday, that's where we're going to see the snow. Temperatures, you can see the temperatures dropping right down to -7 at night, but temperatures holding steady for the daytime, but we are going to start seeing those temperatures dive over the weekend and then give us some very cold temperatures to start next week, and we could also see a substantial amount of snow. That's the best I can do right now. We will monitor the system as it comes closer. Colette is up next. Good morning.
211, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm really worried about my sister. She doesn't leave her house much. She doesn't even come to our family things. I barely see her smile anymore.
Can you tell me a bit more about the situation?
I think her husband might be... I don't know. Whenever he's around, she's nervous, like she doesn't want to make a mistake.
Do you think that he might be hurting her?
I think so.
Okay, let's figure out how we can help your sister.
The goat provided fertilizer. The fertilizer provided the crops. The crops provided sustainable income. The income provided education. The education provided a lifetime of opportunity. It starts with your click.
Crawford has announced his retirement from the NHL after 10 seasons and 2 Stanley Cup championships. Crawford from Quebec posted a franchise record 52 playoff wins and led Chicago to Stanley Cup titles in 2013 and 2015. In those championship years, he was the co-recipient of the William M. Jennings Trophy, awarded to the goaltender or goaltenders having played a minimum of 25 games for the team with the fewest goals scored against. The 6'2", 216-pound netminder posted a .260, .162, .53 record, a 2.45 goals against average, and .918 save percentage over 488 NHL appearances, all with Chicago. The 36-year-old Crawford signed a 2-year US dollars. I cannot do this one. The Vancouver Canucks returned to practice this morning after canceling practice and workouts Sunday due to potential COVID-19 exposure. The Canucks said in a release that Sunday's cancellation was made out of abundance of caution and provided no further details. The Canucks' decision to cancel practice comes as NHL teams gear up for an abbreviated 56-game season that is set to start Wednesday, when the Canucks are scheduled to visit the Edmonton Oilers. Sorry, I'm so tired. To help reach the state's goal of vaccinating 70% of Michiganders over the age of 16 and to bring a quicker end to the COVID-19 pandemic in Michigan, Governor Gretchen Whitmer and Michigan Department of Health and Human Services officials announced today that the state is moving to a new phase of vaccination immediately. MDHHS is moving forward with vaccination of Michiganders age 65 and older, frontline essential workers including police officers, first responders, frontline state and federal workers, and jail and prison staff, as well as pre-K to 12 teachers and child care providers. To date, 80% of deaths have occurred among those aged 65 and older. Sorry, I'm so tired. To help reach the state's goal of vaccinating 70% of Michiganders over the age of 16 and to bring a quicker end to the COVID-19 pandemic in Michigan, Governor Gretchen Whitmer and Michigan Department of Health and Human Services officials announced today that the state is moving to a new phase of vaccination immediately. MDHHS is moving forward with vaccination of Michiganders age 65 and older, frontline essential workers including police officers, first responders, frontline state and federal workers, and jail and prison staff, as well as pre-K to 12 teachers and child care providers. To date, 80% of deaths have occurred among those aged 65 and older.